Hello and welcome to today's video. So this time we're going to be taking a look at the Anbernic RG351, in this case the 351M, playing original Sony PlayStation games. Now the RG350 handled almost all PlayStation 1 games with absolute ease, and it was the device to play those early PlayStation 1 games on. So I have high hopes that this one is going to be exactly the same, and we're just going to be bowled over by just how good and how well that these original PlayStation games play. So that'll be the subject of today's video. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. So for me, the RG350 was definitely one of the real revelations for playing PlayStation original games, PlayStation 1 games on a little handheld. Absolutely amazing. So I don't foresee there being any sort of problem playing PlayStation 1 games on the RG351. It's something that I'm sure handles them absolutely fantastically. The main advantage, I guess, is that we've got the analog sticks that we can use straight out of the box. Whereas on the RG350, that did require a bit of, we had to update the software, which was not exactly ideal. This one here is G-Darius, which is a really great sideways shooter. Recently had a new compilation released for the Switch, which I heartily recommend if you like the odd shooter. But for me, playing PlayStation 1 games on this size screen seems okay, you know. It really does. It's pretty cool. And if you ever had a PlayStation 1 game system back in the day, and I used to sell them in my shop back in the early 90s, I've got a lot of love for this, I have to say. It's just such a great system, and a huge library, you know, well over 1,000 games for it. Not as much as the PS2, but it's still huge. And the good thing is, a lot of these are emulated to perfection nowadays on these little handhelds. So, well, that was G-Darius. Let's a great shooter. Let's try another one. This is Gran Turismo Two. An amazing driving game for the PS1 and 2. Great series, Gran Turismo. Let's see how we get on here then. Alright, once I've figured out the controls here, change your viewpoint. Oh, my control is awful. Oh dear, I'm even going the wrong way now. So what was I doing wrong there? I don't know. Maybe I just got caught in a skid. I'm not controlling it very well, I'm afraid. Dear, oh dear. Right, okay. I'm getting absolutely pummeled here, doing really badly. Don't quite know why my car is sliding so badly. Maybe I should try it with with these. Does that give me a little bit more? Well, I managed to get to the first checkpoint. I suppose that's something. Of course, I forget with Gran Turismo, it's all about being super accurate, isn't it? And staying on the roads. It's probably why I never was that massive a fan of it. But on the other hand, it's playing absolutely fine, and that's what we were hoping for. I expect these PlayStation games, pretty much without fail, to all play very well. And I think we can say Gran Turismo 2 appears to be one of them. Appears to be absolutely fine. It's a little delicate on the control front. Right, let's try something else. This is Metal Slug 10. Great series this. I love Metal Slug. And this is just a 2D side-scrolling shooter, so I can't imagine there's going to be any sort of issue playing this one. But you never know, that's why we're checking them. Okay. Slightly easier, I think, with the analog stick. Oh dear. I was just trying to turn the volume down on this guy. Got myself a better gun. And as you can see, as you would expect, no issue whatsoever playing something like this. And if you've never played the Metal Slug games, you need to immediately. Oh dear, I got killed. But they're great fun, as you can see. Brilliant stuff. I guess we ought to play another one. This is Tekken 3, absolutely fantastic game. I've always really loved this one. And the graphics are really sharp, as you can see. So I'm expecting this one to play very well. It feels fast, you know. Let's play with the analog sticks. It does feel quite fast, you know. This character is always one of the better ones to play, actually. She's pretty powerful. Just getting a couple in here. I'm not going to let that stop me. Cool. Let's have one more round.
Round one, fight.
Yeah, it's really great. The sound's good. Turning the sound up a little bit there. Backgrounds are running smoothly. And the actual responsiveness is really good. Yeah. Tekken 3, I think we can... Oh, he got me. I think Tekken 3 we can put down as definitely a good one. Good stuff. So this is the first Tomb Raider game. And I have to say, this actually looks better than I remember on the RG350. Really does. Yeah, great stuff. Got the little arrows coming out, I believe, coming up. Just jump through, jump through. I remember loving this at the time. Yeah, great stuff. Seems to be playing absolutely fine, which is what you would expect with these PS1 games. So this is Twisted Metal 2. A lot of people love this one. So we'll give this one a little blast, see how we get on. There we are, so I got my little car there. It's basically all out war, isn't it? There we are. My objective is to try and destroy everything else on the road. Let's go around the track, see what else. Oh, someone had a crack at me there. It's fast and furious fun. It's got a lot of fans, this, and look at it, it's playing so quickly. It really is playing very, very swift. There's no slowdown at all. Music's playing cool. Got turbo there, so I think we're good to go on this one for sure. Although I suck at it, so apologies for that. It's been a while since I played Twisted Metal. Come on then. Oh, you got me. There's still 6 enemies left alive. Brilliant. I'm so pleased to see that we haven't had a duff PlayStation game at all yet. Every single one has played really well. Let's try something else. This was Fast and Furious, Futuristic Racer. So once again, I got high hopes that this is going to do the trick. Just trying to change the camera view here. There we are, I prefer it with the actual ship on the screen. And with Wipeout, a lot of it is just about getting to know the track, so you know when all the curves are coming up. Seems to be playing absolutely fine though, as we would expect. Cool stuff. This was a huge hit on the PS1 back in the day. There's a very good version for the PSP as well, if you've never tried that one. So I think in summary, we can safely say, as we were expecting, PlayStation 1 games are playing superbly, absolutely superbly, which is what we were hoping for. And if you're still on the fence about buying an RG351, we have now tested all the main systems, so PSP, Dreamcast, N64, and now the PlayStation 1. And they're like the main modern systems that the system can actually play. And I think PSP and Dreamcast and N64 are all a bit hit or miss. That's the only way to describe it. Some play well, others forget it. PlayStation 1, absolutely fine. So anything PlayStation 1 and back will play absolutely fine on this little device, but they're going to really need to upgrade the internal specs for it to handle PlayStation 1 and beyond. And I just don't see that happening on these little Chinese handhelds anytime soon. But for the time being, this is the best of its sort, in my opinion, that's out there. If you fancy getting one of these yourself, there's a great company in the UK called Droix, and they've given me a 5% discount code, which is in the description down below. You can also buy them from Amazon and eBay as well. And there's the RG351M, which is the one I've got, the metal shelled one, and then the much cheaper plastic RG351P, which is a bit lighter, but internally exactly the same sort of gaming experience. Next system we're going to be having a look at in depth will be the Game Boy Advance. And look out for that one in a week or so's time. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little look at these PlayStation 1 games. They all play absolutely fantastic, and this is definitely a system to enjoy those original games on. They just look brilliant. If you have enjoyed today's video, do please give it the thumbs up. Do please consider subscribing for regular RG351 videos. The next thing on the hit list will be the Game Boy Advance, and I shall look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.